Hi, my name is Stephanie Robbins, and I am the CEO and president of Robbins Plumbing here in Phoenix, Arizona. And I want to cover with you things to consider when purchasing a disposal or a garbage disposal, or for my Canadians, a garburator. So disposals are not created equal. In fact, I feel passionate about this. So disposals, they're a custom thing to what you want and need in your home. It's your castle, right? So, hey, I want a garbage disposal. So, fun fact, more than 50% of the homes in Arizona have a disposal. That's just crazy to me. Well, other countries don't have disposals at all. So that's also crazy to me because I really rely on mine a lot. So purchasing a disposal, consider the horsepower. So they come in as low as a 1/3 horsepower. And then residentially, you can get them to 1.2. Commercially, wow. It's like putting an engine underneath their sink in the commercial restaurants that we service. But let's talk about homes. And then, it's 1.25. So what does that mean? Well, it's like having a little handheld, I want to say Vitamix, but it's not a Vitamix. Blender, right? So you have this little blender and you're just like, damn it, do your job. Versus the Vitamix, and it's like, what job? I got this, right? So horsepower is something definitely to consider when you're purchasing a disposal, because as that horsepower goes up, so does its capability of what you're putting down there. So if you're someone who consistently is putting debris down your sink instead of in your trash, and it's not something you're mindful of what's going down there and restricting your kids, oh my gosh, no, don't put that. You want to consider definitely a higher horsepower. So at Robbins Plumbing, we don't even stock a 1/3 horsepower disposal. If someone wants that, I'm like, well, I can get it for you, or I can install it for you. But it's not something we stock. It's typically going to be a 333 or above. So that's that 0.75 horsepower or above, even half horsepower. We have found that a lot of clients end up having jams and things like that, and they don't last as long. So it's important to us that our clients get the best experience, not the cheapest experience. The other thing to consider is the type of mount that your disposal has if you're going to try to DIY this. If you have a disposal existing, you're going to try to stick with something that mounts the same, unless you are that brave weekend warrior that's ready to change out the basket strainer and go all in. The other thing to consider when purchasing a disposal is the noise level. This is something that is not thought of a lot, but when you're using your disposal, can you carry a conversation with the person next to you or not? And beyond that, is that even important to you? Because there are definitely disposals with lots of insulation that can make it, hey, how are you today? Oh, I'm so great. How are you? Something to consider, especially if you're someone who likes to entertain or cook a lot, and your kitchen is often the heart of your home. Do you want a disposal? Everyone pause for a moment while it screams, and then we'll carry on our conversation. So definitely something to consider that manufacturers have really taken an account for is that noise level. A couple dollars more could mean a lot of decibels less. The other thing to consider is the grinding chamber. So while all grinding chambers are the same size, they are not created equal. And I say same size per manufacturer. The horsepower won't change, the capacity of the grinding cavity. However, inside of that cavity, that grinding chamber is going to be a lot of different technology, whether it's all stainless steel or it's galvanized steel. Does it have double grinding technology? All of those things are definitely things that you should consider when purchasing a disposal. The last and maybe the most important thing to consider is brand and warranty. A disposal, typically that's going to match all of the things I just said, is really going to affect its warranty level. If you chose a 1/3 horsepower disposal, you probably have a 1-year warranty. Versus if you chose one that was a 1 horsepower that was quiet, well, it probably comes with a 10-year warranty, depending on the manufacturer. So when you're choosing the manufacturer, you want to make sure, what does their warranty say? Does it say 10-year warranty and then read the limited? Does that mean that it only covers the part and you have to pay for the labor? Or does it mean it's all inclusive? And the other thing is, in that warranty, how long is that really? Because depending, no one wants to go to a store and say, oh, I'm going to pay more for a warranty. And gosh, you can't even buy a TV and not get pressed for an extended warranty. What does that warranty really include based on that brand? And read through those exclusions. So a brand that I really, really like is InSinkErator. And because their warranty is inclusive. So if it says 7-year warranty, let's say it's a 333, that is literally, it's 7 years. Someone goes into your home, checks it. If it's defective, they replace it. They don't question you, beat you up, that kind of thing. That's crazy. Versus other manufacturers may go, oh, it's only the parts that are under warranty, and now you just had to pay $300 for someone to go and exchange that for you in labor. So it's something to be very mindful of when you're purchasing a disposal. It's something we're super mindful of, and that's why we choose what we choose, because, well, our reputation is attached to the manufacturers that we represent in the field. So if you have questions on a disposal, or you want a new disposal, or garburator, like I said, for my Canadian clients, you can definitely reach out to us at 623-486-4657. You can reach us at info@robinsplumbing.com. And of course, our chat on our website. You can reach out to our insanely awesome dispatchers there as well, who will get you scheduled.